agree? Absolutely. She is also actively pursuing her master's in clinical psychology, specializing in counseling, and will be pursuing her doctoral degree. She's an author of The Transparency Theory. She is a creator of online courses. She's a proud mother of 3 grown daughters. Wow. You feel like you could be their sister. A grandmother of 5. Wow, a grandmother of 5. Can you believe that? Family is everything to her. How many of you honor your family? Like family over everything. If you have that philosophy, family over everything, raise your hand. I'm definitely raising my hand on that one. She is going to simply, she said family is everything, but why she presses forward is so that she can procure wealth to leave a legacy than material items to her family. And she states that, wow, she absolutely loves what she does, and she's seeing the rewards in people. She's leaving them empowered and inspired and transformed to a better version of themselves. And she feels that that enhances all of their relationships. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please give a round of applause for another living Dr. Polly. Coach Polly. Coach Polly. Let's go, Coach.
Great afternoon. Finally, y'all, right? I've been asking, everybody's been asking, when is it? So here I am. I am Paulette Simmons. And have you ever felt yourself falling into a deep, dark abyss? Like this hole that you just kept falling and didn't feel like you were gonna ever get out of? It's exactly what happened to me one night. After a beautiful day, it's a beautiful summer day, watching a movie at night with my then husband. Did you catch that? My then husband, right? And I asked the question. I felt like it was a good time for a little pillow talk, And I asked the question that I had asked many times before. Wasn't nothing new. Every time we would hit a milestone, I would ask this question. And the question was, where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? Every time we would hit a mark, I'd be like, okay, coming down to, I like to be proactive. So it was like 1.5 years to the next 3 mark that we could made some goals. And the answer that I received was, oh, don't nobody feel like the jump. But I was taken back. I was taken back because that was not our communication style, first of all. I was taken back because of the tone and the content in which we were in at that time did not call for that tone in that context that it was given. And so I lay there and I was taken back and I said, okay, Paulette, you raised the children. You was a stay-at-home mom. Woo-hoo! Yes, honey, that is a 24/7 don't stop job, okay? I had my girlfriend, oh, I wish I could stay home. No, you can go to work, get a break, because it don't stop. It don't stop. Take care of my mother-in-law who had a stroke. She came to live with us for about 18 months. At that time, I was pursuing my master's. I was a facilitator at my church for a 3-year discipleship program. I had 3 girls, one that was in college and was married and had a big responsibility because my mother-in-law was paralyzed on her whole left side. So I became primary caregiver. Thank God for my mother and my mother-in-law's sister who would help dearly. But even with that, it was a lot taking her on because she had to adjust to her body being shifted. She wasn't used to not having that left side to catch her. She had to be careful about if she leaned too far because her left side ain't gonna bring her back. It was a lot. It was a lot. And just prepping food every day, making sure everything for her on, counter level where she could pick up and take after she learned to do that. And it took some time. In that, I'm gonna just go on instead, even to having to wash her, wipe her. It was a lot. And so I had to stop something. So I stopped the masters at that time. The then husband, days later, after that conversation, he just became even nastier. And I said, God, what is this? What is this and why? Where is it coming from? And then ding, ding, it hit me. So I was in ministry and training at my church, along with teaching the discipleship class. And where I was going, and my life coach business was taking off. And where I was going, he was my blessing blocker. And when God revealed it to me that he was my blessing blocker, years before, you see it, but we close our eyes to it and we praying and slack gold and do whatever else, but there's nothing changing. And so then it becomes a thing of accepting what this is, so what you gonna do. So, I decided that I'm gonna lose me about 42 pounds. I lost 210 pounds off my shoulders. Got rid of that. Got rid of 40 pounds and had a transformation in my mind. Amen. So in that transformation in my mind, I'm no longer just this caterpillar, this little worm crawling on the ground. But y'all didn't see, you didn't see her cocooning in the cocoon. It's all cloudy and fluffy. We see that thing, and then next we just see the worm on the ground. And all I'm going to say is, continue your walk in whatever you're doing. You may be an inchworm. Some of you may have gotten your wings already, that beautiful butterfly. And that's how I see myself, how I am evolving into this beautiful butterfly. It's lost, I'm just saying. Do we recognize that? Oh, for sure, but it's lost. But guess what? It's all good because it wasn't meant to be. I accepted that. So in that, I had to take action. Paulette, what are you gonna do? You've been home, raised these children. Yes, I had daycare for a little while. Yes, I did hair. Okay, we need a plan. And we need to put this plan into action. And the plan was, go back to school, finish your degree. After the degree, we're gonna continue to grow this business. And I'm saying after, right? But all of it started overlapping. I'm like, okay, and then I'm going to write this book, because that was on my to-do list. So I just started pouring all that energy into myself, and I took action. And what is action? We're going to break down what action is. So the A is first, accepting who you are and where you are. Accept it for what it is, no matter what it looks like. It can be the darkest, grimmest thing, whatever that looks like though. Sit in the feelings of it. Let it hit the pit of your stomach. Sit in that thing. And then all the feelings come up. Whether you're angry, you're sad, you're mad, you're happy, you're okay, but whatever the feeling is, sit in that feeling. Let it arise. And then allow yourself. Give yourself permission. Thank you, Betty. Yes. Because there you go. Give yourself permission to move on and do whatever it is that you have the desire and goals to do. Yes. Whatever you have dreamed, don't let that dream die. Allow yourself to live out that dream. Don't let anything stop you. I also want to say acknowledge. Acknowledge what has happened, whatever has happened to you in life. We've all had something that has happened. There's been a life switch moment. There's been a change of life. Even this, I'm acknowledging, was next level. This event, next level for me. Life changing. Mentality, I've been over there just because I'm already in the plan, it's already working. And I'm acknowledging that when And Tina D. Lewis has opened up these doors with you amazing women, and I'm super excited to have been greeted with your presence. C, the C is for commitment and courage. Have the courage. Dare to go out there and do what you need to do. If it's leaving a relationship, if it's leaving a job, if it's stepping up your business, if it's bossing up legally for your business, whatever that is, have the courage to step out there and do it now. Because guess what? The train don't stay in the station forever. The airplane will take off without you. And as my girl here says, and there is no ladder to climb up. So if you miss it, you miss it. Stay committed to yourself. Stay committed to you. Don't let anything and anybody shut your dream down. Don't let anybody change your desire because it's their desire. Because so many times we do that too. Whether it's parents, children, family members, you know, when you kids younger, parents let them live vicariously through their children. No, just because you didn't do it, that child might not want to do it. And then I say the T. The T is that transition. And I thank Natalie for breaking it down. She gave me the definition yesterday. I won't do it again. I said, thank you. She giving me some help. Transition. Be willing to transition from where you are to where you want to go. You're the only one that can change you. You're the only one that can change your position. You're the only one that can change your perspective or your life. You're the only one that can do it. No one else can do that but you. Shut down the distractions. Shut down the noise. What your mama said, what your daddy said, what they didn't do, what they did do. Guess what? They're human too. Learn to forgive and move on. Forgiveness is number one. You gotta forgive and move on. What I say is, you can't hold people accountable for what they don't know. And maybe someone in your life just didn't know no better. So because they didn't know any better, who are we to persecute them forever and ever? If God gives us second, third, 10th chances, who will we not to give that same grace? Then there's transforming in that T. And I just talked about that caterpillar on the ground, cocooning, and you become this beautiful butterfly. What butterfly would you like to be? Because in my next life, I'm coming back as this beautiful butterfly, flying over a field of flowers, where can't nobody chase me with nets and all of that. No. I'm just gonna go from bloom to bloom, from flower to flower, with all my beautiful colors that I've always envisioned in my head. And that's the life I'm walking in now. This is my journey. I tell people, this is chapter Paulette. And it's been a long, good chapter. Story too. So then we have the I. Let's live with integrity. Live with integrity. Do what you say you're going to do. And when I say that integrity, I'm talking about to yourself. Not to anybody else, but to yourself. I think Tina said it yesterday or today. Someone said it. There are people waiting for you to reach your destiny. You are holding up the process. If you don't walk in your destiny and your purpose, you're holding up the process. Because at the end of the day, our testimonies and the things that we've gone through in life, it's not for us.
Amen.
It's to share for the next sister or even brother that's coming by. Will you dare to step out there and start walking on that thing called journey in your life so you can reach your destiny? That's already predestined of who you are. Just dig down in. Find that person. You see, I was shut down. And so many of us get shut down because of family, children, the husband. And so, yeah, someone said earlier, our roles not change, but they just get deferred. But deferment does not mean denial, honey. Pick it up. Go back and pick it up. Whatever it is, whatever you feel like you've lost or can't do, pick it up. And then there's the O. No, gotta go back to the I. Impeccable. Stay impeccable. That means just living your life as faultless as you may. That doesn't mean being perfect. I'm saying stay true to you and your goals and your desires. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you. Stay true to that. Walk faultless in that. If you can say, okay, I made a mistake, go back and say, okay, I made a mistake. We can admit, we don't have to omit, we can admit. It's good for the soul. It's good for the soul. Then there's O. And the O is for openness. Stay open. Stay open to opportunities like this. Stay open-minded. I'm super excited that we had this opportunity.
Amen.
And I continue to open myself up to opportunities. Tina said earlier to me, she had asked me to do something. And she said, thank you for being coachable. My thing is, the minute that I become not coachable or teachable, I'm done. It's over. Over. Never think that you then reach the peak, the mountaintop, where you can't be taught, where you can't receive from someone else, whatever that looks like for you. For me, this was it. This was a mountaintop. This was a peak. This was a peak. And I thank you. And then we have the O. Oh, optimistic. I'm sorry. Optimistic. Optimistic. Stay optimistic for you and your future. Not pessimistic. Not, oh, I don't know. Maybe. No. Walk in confidence. Knowing that you can do whatever's been set before you. You can get through it. You can do it. You have everything you need within yourself to get it done. And whatever you don't know, we talked earlier about coaches. We need coaches. We need coaches. It's a great thing to have coaches. They help you to propel your business to wherever you want to go. So I got several. And I get some more. Some legal ones. Yeah, I need some more. Just saying. And so then there's the end. And the end is be that non-negotiable in your own life. Don't negotiate your life, your dreams, your goals, your aspirations for anybody. Make it a non-negotiable. It doesn't matter. When that husband was cutting up and took, okay, you know what, God? I want what you have for me so much more. This fire I feel in my belly, these thoughts and ideas and the images that you have given me, yeah, I want that. I want that. So if that means he can't go, guess what? Bye. See you later. Nice knowing you. But still have this relationship with these girls, because we got 3 of them. And they are like putty in his hand, like butter, right? And so even keeping that relationship. And so I say, don't become that, they got these titles for us, that nasty woman that's just mean and hateful and all that. No, I embrace it all. I embrace his girlfriend and her children. I go on vacation with them. What you say? We ain't going on vacation together. Because guess what? I live my life. No guilt, no shame, and no regrets. And because my girls are 33, 24, and 22, I am their example. They are watching me. They watching me. And so because they watch me, I had a situation where we were in a hotel room and we had went away for my grandson's birthday party. And so it's like 12:30 at night. I was like, well, I don't really want to get some pizza. I'm like, I don't want no pizza. It's too heavy, whatever, it's time of night. And so my little grandsons had ran across the hall and they knocked the door and they came to get their pizza and chicken. And I'm walking them back across the hall. And as I'm walking them back across the hall, there's a knock at the door. It's 12:30 at night, y'all. And I said, who is this? Open the door, it's the girlfriend and the husband and her son. One of the sons. I said, oh, come to my little hotel room. This is a basic hotel room because we just staying overnight. Oh, okay. All right, what we doing? What's happening? And they begin to sit in the room and stay there and eat pizza and chicken, kumbaya. What I failed to leave out is that I had not seen this woman since she cut up. I'm gonna say it like that, she cut up at my mother-in-law's funeral, which my mother-in-law had passed away on the day that my oldest got married, which was also my mother-in-law's birthday. She was literally out of her house, walking down the walkway and had a heart attack. And so we kept it from the daughter, was able to go through with the wedding. I didn't know before the wedding, I knew before the reception. And so I had not seen this woman since she was just really towards my children. But even then, woman to woman, let it happen naturally. I'm saying to you, let it happen naturally. Let it flow naturally. We don't have to force ourselves on anyone. You don't have to force somebody to like you, love you, care about your business. It's okay. It's okay. Because she said deuces. Because we're one woman, someone as well. And so talking to Natalie earlier, yes, I'm still a wife. Just because he stopped recognizing there is life after divorce. Grown children in 50, right? And that 50 applies to 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Benedict just told us she got married 3 years ago. I'm just saying. There is hope, ladies. There is hope. Keep up an eye, my single girls. But it's okay to live in your femininity and let that flow naturally. You don't have to force anything. Be naturally who you are. That's part of that end. Be naturally who you are. It will answer. The atmosphere will answer to you. Whatever you are to receive, it will come to you. Whatever you are in right now, you're right where you're supposed to be. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing right now. You are more than a conqueror. You are a beautiful butterfly. You are no more than worm on the ground that someone didn't appreciate because they didn't know any better. Grab your wings, fly high. The sky is not the limit. They lied to us. It's not. Because there's a place called outer space and they send the rockets out there. The spaceships go out there, right? So let's live and shoot for not the stars anymore, but shoot for outer space. Which is natural flow. It's a natural, you can't even control that flow. It's just a natural, you have a special suit on, be in a special craft and all that. Live there. And never forget who you are, whose you are, and where you came from. Woo! I am Paulette Livingston, your purpose catalyst. And I will see you at the top.
Awesome. Satish.
All right now.
Oh,
All right now.
yes, that's awesome. Coach Polly, you are absolutely incredible. You are a phenomenal woman and we appreciate you. All right, so we are going to bring up, Coach Polly, didn't get your photo. I need you to come.
Yes.
Was it the camera? So she didn't have her photo.
Also, I wanted to say real quick that I put a QR code on each table. Angela just did it for me. I am offering a special offer today. We're running until the 20th. It is to get a copy of the Transparency Theory, which is just about a little about my story, but also how to overcome how to be vulnerable, how to be transparent, how to build boundaries, how to build truth and trust again in others when that trust has been broken, and definitely forgiveness, how to forgive, and why we should forgive. So that special offer is on this QR, and also it will include one strategy session for $99 today through the 20th.
$99.
That's it. Just only $99 for strategies, our strategy session in the book. And I will also sign the book. Yeah. So,
Let's give her a round of applause. Listen, grab that $99 offer, because I'm telling you, if you come to my table for an hour, it's $250, and that's discounted because it's $500 an hour. $500 an hour, that's, yeah, so please, I'm telling you, her value and what she's giving for $99 is literally a skill. So if you swipe that card for $99 and you hear a siren, it's because you've stolen something. Thank you so much, Coach Polly. Can we give her another round of applause? Now, we have this incredible physician that's going to come up now.